Okay, I had a little bit of technical difficulties there for a moment. Can you hear me now? Good. Let me know if the audio and mic quality is better or worse compared to last time, or more balanced, or whatever. I know last time it said, you guys said the volume was a little quiet. So yeah. Hello, my lovely beans. Today we're doing the new content.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
The narrator wants to show me something. Every time they want to show me something, it never ends well. But hopefully this time it's actually good
the new
content.
Deluxe content turned out to be. Well, it got me thinking about the past.
We haven't even seen the Ultra Deluxe new content yet, narrator.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
We should have all of our office meetings in the chapel from now on. Praise the buckets. I believe that's the thing we were doing last time. Praising buckets. Buckets are now holy.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
All the beauty of the almost open world game that we did last time without the open world. Let me out! Aww.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you
of
how
cute little
wonderful
cottage.
Stanley Parable was before
Memory,
it was
sweet
signed
memory.
with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when
2013.
the game originally launched?
I
Back
don't
then,
actually.
Video games had integrity.
It's so long ago.
And then it
What
all
was
meant
2013
something.
anyways?
Oh, the waste.
Independent Games Festival. Oh, this is fun. What was it actually supposed to be? British Academy of Film and Television Arts. Awarded The Last of Us. A dark time before I met you. You were quite right, Ari. I think at that point, the only person in my life was Lynn. Maybe. Stanley Parable brochures. It's $1. Can I take the $1? No, I can't. It's a fake dollar. And Guten, you're right. Morgan is the best little Hufflepuff bean. I think she's still at work. I don't know if she's gonna make it today. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. But I want it. I want the unachievable achievement. Give it to me! Don't play for 5 years? Oh my goodness. After 5 years, I forget a game exists. I don't think I've ever gone back to a game after 5 years. So pretty. It's a bench. No, I want to sit on the bench. Let me enjoy the scenery, narrator. Music. Is this French? Oh, so romantic.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created.
Every game
Did you
ever
hear that,
created.
Stanley? Every game
I don't know
ever
about that
created.
one.
That's how grand and all-encompassing
I
the
mean-
original Stanley Parable was.
Oh, I
It
can't
was
read.
literally
There's
every
definitely
game
no, like,
ever created.
monster
It was Skyrim,
catching
it was Persona
or
3, it was all of them. And
super
now,
battling of
it's
monsters
nothing.
or anything in this
It's no
game.
games
I
at
don't know
all.
about it being
It isn't
every
even
game
the Stanley
ever.
Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A
Yeah, very
lifeless
touching.
husk
Very sad.
with an
Anyways,
hour of new
let me out.
elevator content.
Wait. Is this just another extension of the house? Hey, look, Minecraft. What's in the basement? Spooky, scary basement. Memory zone maintenance. Yes, I would like to alter my memory. Forget everything. Person of the year. It might be me. It might not be me. Am I even a person to be person of the year? Important questions.
Here's another moving passage,
Carpet
this time
textures.
from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
Trial
is both
version
a
of grass.
richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable,
What?
surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been
Preparing
confronted with in a
snake oil
game. 9
salesman?
out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
The game was not perfect. The game is never perfect. You know what would be perfect? If you shut up once in a while.
Alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything. I know, I want to do something. I want to knock things over and ignore the narrator at every possible chance. Oh. No. The serious room. I want to go in the serious room. Where am I supposed to go? Didn't I just come through those doors? Hi, Savvy! I love you too. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I guess we'll go back through these doors.
These were
Can I go in the
simpler
basement
times,
now?
Stanley.
Yes, I can
wouldn't
go through the
give to go
basement.
back, to have it all over again. Wait,
No,
hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
it's the
What's
maintenance
this? What's down
area.
here?
It's the basement. It's spooky and scary. That beautiful euphoria outside, now it's a dumpster fire.
God, no.
Just like the real
Stanley, it's
Earth.
a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I
Oh
haven't looked at
no,
these in
not
years.
reviews.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews are
Trolls,
glowing as well, won't they?
haters, occasional generous people that actually care about games. One thumb up. Oh, a thumb down.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny.
He
with
is
his
unfunny.
humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
It's facts. It's a very truthful statement.
Trying to be funny.
That's
I'm trying to make
rude.
a serious work of art. I
I
suppose I
think
could
we
write
could
up a
do it,
handful of
look at it.
gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I
Is
can't
it?
even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
But what's over there? Anybody else getting PTSD from all the pellets? Oh, the days of bonfire building. Ooh, thunder.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
Set it on
While
fire.
the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games,
Really? You're gonna
this
mock the
preachiness
negative
gets annoying
reviewers now?
fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Oh, you're absolutely
You can tell me
preachy.
if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Oh, I do, but you don't
It's
listen
actually
to me,
quite
so why
shocking
should
for
I
me.
ever listen to
I
you?
always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as
Would
being
you
rather terse
quit?
to begin with.
Quit talking! Open the doors! You took away my ability to open doors!
I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to.
You're an awful memory to hold on to.
Unimpeachable track record.
Oh my gosh, that scares me.
I feel
my dog just
like
suddenly came in through the door.
Like I let these people down.
Pretty
Perhaps
boy.
the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
What you doing, cute babas? Ooh. Let's go fishing!
What's this one got to say?
I don't care. I want to go
you
past it.
You have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then
a skip button.
Letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Oh, you want to bet? I bet it'll hurt you deeply, right in the emotions. Emotional damage.
And it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
Oh,
yes,
would you now?
A skip button we shall have.
Are you sure you would do anything? Because I don't think being quiet is in your repertoire. This is awfully suspicious. There is nothing here. Just a scary blocked room. I'm sorry, where did the background go? What happens if I just keep going? Oh, I can't. This is... Where did the beautiful outdoors go? Well then.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
Shh! Don't talk to me. What background?
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit,
this is
you?
not the 1950s. I will not be oppressed. No, let me press the button. Shush.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Ooh.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's...
Where's the door?
There's really only so much
Where's
I can
the
ramble
door?
on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Right. So now's a good time to talk about how I don't have claustrophobia per se, but I do have cleithrophobia. Cleithrophobia? I don't remember how to pronounce it. But I have a fear of being trapped. I'm not okay with this.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Good.
You've just been frozen there.
Good.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really...
Tell me not to press it again, see what happens. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Why are the lights out?
Talk to again.
Ew.
Stanley,
I don't want to talk to you. A week? How'd we go from 12 hours to a week?
All that time, just sitting here.
You let the plant die? This poor plant.
And you'd think that that's just how it's
the only other living organism, and you let them die.
Saying nothing.
Huh. It doesn't say 11:20. For once, the clock actually is moving.
We've already been doing?
Time is actually moving. Let's see if it'll move again.
Oh, hello. It's you.
Hi, Scrutinized. Welcome to the chat.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been
Well,
through.
you should know that, Narrator, I am breaking up with you. I don't care what you've thought about us, but, we're breaking up. Ah. Sweet silence. Beautiful. Oh. What was that noise? Is that just the button reloading? Maybe? Hopefully? I think he did. One of my many descendants. Oh, hello, Sparkling. You beautiful light in the dark. Just like this button here. I'm gonna push it again, because there's nothing else to do. Oh, no, 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 no. I see the fire alarms have not been checked in quite some time. Yes, no, can't have that.
But they didn't understand the game
Oh
was
no,
never
he's
meant
still
to be funny. It
alive!
was meant to have
Make
a
it
point.
end!
It was
Make
meant
it
to speak
end!
to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned.
I
They
am the
screamed.
jokes.
They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us."
Are
It
you
wasn't
not
enough. They had to leave a
entertained?
pathetic.
Oh, the clock fell. It never made it to 1 o'clock. How sad. This poor plant. It never had a chance. Water? What? I hear water. I heard a splash. Are the pipes leaking? Oh my goodness. We have an open space just like this at my work, and I did get dripped on by pipes the other day. It was not a fun time. Time? Whatever. Yes, time is just a construct, really.
The end is never the end.
Oh,
is never
no.
The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the
Not-
end. Is never
not
the
only
end,
is he
is
still
never the
alive,
end,
he's
is never the
broken.
end, is
Oh,
never
look,
the
it is
end,
dripping.
Is never the end. Is never the end.
Huh.
Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
Time
is
for me
never
to
the
sue
end,
the
is never
work.
the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
Well, maybe this time he'll be quiet for good. Look at it. It just is steadily getting drippier and drippier. Pretty soon we could take a shower over here in this corner. Pretty soon we'll need a shower. How much time has passed at this point? I think around the 4th time it was a week? We have to have passed almost a year by now. I'm surprised these leaves are still here. Those would be brown and gross by now, for sure. 12 years, maybe. I feel like the plant wouldn't even be there anymore if it's been 12 years. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I think we hit the 12-year mark. There's a draft. Don't you hear it? Well, I guess we're never getting that shower. Well, I guess we're trapped in a never-ending loop of pressing the skip button. Oh, hey, look, lights! It's too bad we can't climb the old pipes and get out of here. Because, of course, this isn't that kind of game, no. We had the opportunity to have an open world game. Oh, the ladder fell. But no, we had to put a brick wall around it. Pass time until the building crumbles. Ah, yes. Perfection. Oh, it's got the little berries and nuts on the trees. This is fine. This is good. We can collect some rainwater now. Eat the trees. We could survive here like this forever now. We're good. There's even peaceful music. And now there's no more nature. Okay. Well, this is spooky. I mean, I'm assuming that's just the wind, but, I kind of miss all the greenery. Not keen on the black dust just on the walls. Oh, what? What was that? I am not... No, I am not about that noise. Please skip. Is it better yet? Oh. Oh. Goodbye, button. You shall be missed. Into the unknown. Oh. Oh. The world is now a desert wasteland. Congratulations, everyone! We finally got the open world game we always wanted. Except it's Dune. Which direction should we go? Should we go towards that mass of nothingness? That mass of nothingness? We could go in the direction of the sun. And some more mass of nothingness. Davy Jones' locker. A little bit, yeah. And more nothingness. Cool. Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh no! 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 I don't want to... I wanted to explore! Curse you, narrator! Never let me do anything I want. Hello. Hello, welcome.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Esoteric squid.
Stanley decided
That
to
you,
go to the
Juby.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's because they don't exist. As you stated previously, in another life, you deleted them. You heartless fiend. Oh, we gotta input all the things again. I still want to know what happens when we fill that bar with purple. It is indeed me. It is I. Oh, new content. We got a neon sign this time.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes,
Ugh.
I have something very exciting to show you.
If it's another skip button, I guess I'll take it. Because it did keep you quiet for a hot minute. Is it the elevator again? But I want to know what happens this way. Squid and a taco together again.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how
have you
roundly
now?
disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out
You didn't
to be.
even give it a
The original
chance.
Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Have you seen any legacies in history? Like, they never live up to each other. That's kind of their thing. What?
The Stanley Parable 2.
Okay, well, as long as you give me some light, I wasn't about being in the darkness. The end is never the end
Isn't this far
again.
superior to a measly re-release with a few minor
Ooh,
additions?
this time we
Think of all
have
the
a
territory
new
we'll cover
red
with
mug.
A fully-fledged sequel. An
Cephalopod
entirely new experience
Bros.
built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Is it? A bunch of signs, a little bit of red. The sequel.
Calling it the Stanley Parable
I do
2
like this
is
rug.
just so much catchier
That's a
than
nice
Ultra
rug.
Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the
Well,
Stanley
it means it's
Parable
deluxe,
2,
but
now
like
that's an
ultra.
artistic statement
Like beyond
right there.
deluxe.
It's future-oriented.
Don't you know
It screams
English, narrator?
progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
It's a nice couch. Are we gonna get this into the lounge? You know that's my favorite room, don't you, narrator? Put it in the lounge. The 2 doors, they're back. Whiteboard. The color red. Yes, because everything's more catching with red. Brick and mortar approach. Ooh. Now in 3D. Doesn't that look like The Shining? Why you gotta be like that? Why you have to say things like that and turn my good time into a horror story?
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2
I can
is
tell.
going to be.
You had the
But let's
audacity to
take a
make
look at
things
some of the
modern and
features
put
I've
these
been
glass
developing
doors
for it.
in. What happened to the pretty
figured that
cottage
if I can
aesthetic?
loosely
I liked
organize a
that.
handful of
We should go
interesting
back to
concepts,
that.
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
You wanted
It'll
to make
all
the
work
2 look
itself
like
out.
some weird
Game
snake?
development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific.
Who took the red marker? It was me! I did it. I took the red marker. The way to the show floor. Valued investors. Ooh. Even got a bus. A new bus. All right, we made it. We made it to Stanley
Try
Con.
out some of the new features.
Is it just me? Was it a solo invite? Am I the only Stanley left? Haha, I did it, you guys. There can only be one, and now there's only one. Hear your name in the game. That's right. Call me Stanley.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
The road
And
to
of
the
course,
perfect button.
the
There
first
is
and
no
most
perfect
obvious
button.
answer
All
is
buttons
that
are
they
perfect
want to
in their
be
own right.
individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game
Validation?
is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
It would be wonderful. What's it gonna say? It's gonna say Stanley? Mass Man Stanley.
Sorry,
Jim.
I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name
Oh,
Jim.
he says the
But
name
of
Jim.
course,
You
in
know
the
what?
final
Stanley
game,
was
this button
overrated
will say
anyways.
your
Jim.
name,
Jim
whatever
is the
name
new
that is.
Stanley.
Here,
I
let's
am.
have you
I
role
am
play as
Jim.
Jim to really
Okay.
simulate the full
Okay.
experience of this feature.
This one
Just
and only
play
time
along.
I will agree with
promise
you,
you'll
narrator.
love it.
I will
Okay,
roleplay. I
here
will
we
be
go.
Jim.
Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply
That's right.
become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as
Jimmy.
Jim.
Jimbo.
Sleeping and waking as Jim. Falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the
Poor
world's
Cindy. Poor
possibilities
Jim.
as Jim.
Cindy
and as
never
Jim,
truly loved you
watching
like
your
I did,
dreams
Jim.
crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply?
I do.
Are you really, truly Jim right
Yes.
now? If so,
All
then
the trials
please
and
step forward
tribulations.
and press the button.
Jimothy. Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you!
It is
Button
me.
described
I am
you.
Jim.
Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Well, I don't know
Let's
about
take a
that.
break from the Jim button.
No,
I'm
no,
too
no.
emotionally drained from all of this personal
No, no.
validation.
It's not about you, narrator. It's about me. I could always use some more validation. I am Jim. Jim is me.
Whoa there,
Jim.
cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
Impossible.
I am the Jim button.
I am the
today.
Jimmiest
Otherwise,
Jim
soon
that
you'll
ever
start to lose
exists.
all sense of who
Jim!
you actually are.
Jim. I will forever be Jim. Stanley is no more. Okay, that was fun.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley
Ooh,
Parable
what's
too.
over
That
here?
would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes.
Epilogues
yes,
are always
we'll do it at the end
fun,
of the-
but only if it's
Well, we'll
like
figure that out
a
later.
really good epilogue and not just a cheesy endgame gimmick. I like that end game content. Free and easy achievement. Ooh, stairs. Settings world champion. I want to be the settings world champion. Please, no screenshots. Oh ho ho ho. I'ma take some
I'll be honest, I
screenshots.
haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
What are
Which
you
would
talking
you go
about?
with?
Oh. Get well someday. Happy 12th birthday, Stepney's. Stepney's. You know what? The office could use some pizzazz, some color. I kind of like the get well someday though. No, this one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Excellent.
Get Well Someday it is.
Good. That was my master plan all along. Ha ha ha. Get well someday for
Or
everybody.
actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Oh, look, my favorite room, the employee lounge. Take a screenshot of that just to break the rules some more. Merch! Give me all the merch. This game would be nothing without me. Give me that shirt. Oh, buckets! Blessed be thine bucket!
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic
wait.
sense of reckless
Where's the
despair in
bucket?
those who played it. Well,
Somebody stole the
I'm happy
bucket!
to say that after
The
much
holy
consideration,
bucket!
I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley,
I see, it was
anytime
up
you're
there for
holding the
safekeeping.
bucket,
Excellent.
a sense of
Good.
calm
Yes.
and ease will fill your mind and your
Blessed
heart.
be
It's
thy
true.
bucket.
As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting
Give it to me.
contradictions of the
I
Stanley
want it.
Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even
If I
comforting.
press my face
You may
really
even come
close to the
long for
glass,
gentle
maybe I can
embrace
grab
of
it.
Jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to
If
be
only,
honest,
if only it could
it's a
be in
much
my
more
arms.
convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you
But I
imagine what a
understand.
pain in the ass that would be?
It belongs
Yes,
on this
the
pedestal, for
bucket
it is
the perfect solution.
the holy,
Come on,
sacred bucket.
try.
No, I'm not worthy. Well, maybe just a touch. But, okay. If I don't disappear and die into a million smithereens, into tiny takoyaki balls, perhaps, just this once, I could touch the bucket. It has chosen me.
Can you feel
I
it?
am worthy.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact,
Quite
can I say
literal
that
holy
I do believe
buckets.
the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Oh,
I
yes,
think that
I'm
just
so
holding
charming,
it
though. I
has
have a
made you
sacred
the
holy bucket in my
slightest bit more
arms.
attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Yes, they made
All
you
this
much
and
more
more
appealing as well,
awaits
narrator.
you
Look
in
at
the
you just
Stanley
complimenting me.
Parable
Ooh.
too.
Come, bucket. I
Does
will
anyone give
show
out
you the
awards
world.
for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Please, no screenshots. All the screenshots. Oh, the baby grew up after all. And the fire is now bankruptcy. What a mood. With the power of the bucket, even the baby can be saved from the fire. You heard Jim in the game. That's Jim. The button that says Jim. Where have we not been yet? Elevators. The reassurance bucket. I guess we'll go over here now. Oh yes, that free, new, easy achievement. Ooh, a hole. First achievement, then hole. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Okay, well this is creepy. I don't appreciate the
give you the achievement.
The unachievable achievement?
You'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Pull the lever, crunk!
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist.
Wrong lever?
Right now, the achievement is still
Question
fully
mark?
broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed.
You're a wizard, Stanley.
To at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers,
I feel
we
so
hear you,
betrayed.
and I promise it will happen.
How dare. How dare. Once again, narrator, you have lied to me. Lied directly to me and the sacred bucket.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
The hole. We haven't seen the hole. The infinite hole. Did we go in there? Yeah, we did. We did go in there. Oh. Interesting. To infinity.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm
The
truly
hole.
fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down.
I don't know. I
That's right.
feel like it has been done in a video
You can
game.
fall
They
until the
just
end of time if
they
you
just
like.
do
A stunning
cutscenes where you
leap forward for
instant
video
die.
games is
Am I gonna
amazing.
die? Is this the way out? But there's so many things I haven't done yet. I guess we could always come back. Maybe. Blessed be thy bucket as I dive into this hole. Whee!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I mean, I could, or I could just keep falling.
Now, I
With
don't mean to
Bucket
be a
as my
bummer,
guide,
but I do
all
recommend
things
you
are
use the
possible.
teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why? Why do you say that? Have you lied to me again, narrator? Did you? Did you lie again? Is this hole
Stanley,
not
I don't
actually
know quite how
infinite?
to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the
I knew it.
infinite nature of
You're
the hole.
nothing but a dirty,
Is
rotten
it a
liar.
very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an
Every time.
extremely deep
Every time.
I
How
don't
dare
want
you?
anyone to
Not
say
only
that
did
it
you lie
isn't
to
an
me,
astonishingly
you
deep hole.
lied
It
to the
is. Is it
blessedness, the
infinite?
sacred bucket.
Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective,
My
the infinite
definition
is
of
merely
infinity is that
philosophical
it
nature. It's
is
more of a-
infinite. The
Okay,
incomprehensibility
well,
that
good
is
for you.
infinite,
You found the bottom
like
of
this
the
bucket.
hole. You found me out, Stanley.
I'm sorry, are
I'm
those
lying,
cigarette
cheating,
butts?
you're so
Who
clever.
is smoking
Look,
in
I
this
think the
building?
issue here
I
is
have
just that
words.
You're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was
Just
as
the
deep as
two of
anyone would
us.
actually
We can
need.
make it
Don't
if we
you put this
try.
on
Just the
me.
two of
Maybe
us.
You're the problem.
Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You
Things
and
got a
I.
little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
You know
If that
what? You
works
should
for
have
you,
named it that
then
in
go
the
ahead
first
and press
place.
the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole, and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay, well, you'll be waiting for a while because I am taking my sweet time reeling in the just trauma that you have lied to me once again. Once again. You're just like everyone else in my life. How dare you? Not you guys, of course. You all in the chat, you would never lie to me. Hopefully. Do you see this bucket? Do you see this? Someone has desecrated the sanctity of this hole. It's not worthy of your presence.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay, well, you know what? You know what? I need to feel that this hole could be infinite, so maybe if I jump in it enough times, it'll feel more infinite.
See, I was right. The problem is you.
The bucket needs a cute pink heart.
Like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person.
The sky is red.
Said, yep,
what?
That's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did
What have you done, narrator? Have you made the less infinite hole even less infinite?
Was that not infinite? Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up.
Can I? Because when I press the button... Oh, sure. So I can press it when you allow me to press it.
I'm positive.
I feel like a child in a playpen.
You have so much more to show you.
You know what? I don't care what you have to say.
How could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
Yes, I am.
If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Well, why is that, narrator?
I'm starting to hit the point.
Is it because I'm annoying you that you're trying to take away any bit of freedom and joy in my life?
Standards for accountability and marketing.
How dare you?
What's going on here? Stanley,
What's going
I have
on
no
here?
explanation for the uncertain nature
Yes,
of
you
the
do.
hole's
I know
layout.
you do. You are a liar.
Let's try
You
something.
did this.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Oh, I bet it will. You're just telling me right now you're gonna shrink this hole on me.
Well, there it is.
I knew it.
The shame of my lie has
You
come to
fiend!
Not only is the hole not... How is this still appealing to you? I know
Because
you're
it annoys
obsessed with
you.
Holes, but at this
Just
depth,
as you annoy
I
me.
just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge?
Who are you to
just
judge?
do
And yet
whatever
here
it
you
is
are,
you're
judging
here to
me
do and hit the
in my
teleport button
little
when you're
cement
ready to move
sandbox.
on. Is the teleport button not working?
Oh, well, yes,
You sure?
actually. Yes,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure I am pressing the
don't
G
have an
button.
explanation. It was still nothing. Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
No.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for.
Just me and the bucket?
It's a win for everyone.
It is a
You
win
get
for
to be
everyone.
with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay,
Take care,
bye-bye.
Stanley.
Bye.
I hope you and
Bye.
the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Oh, I will. Close the door on your way out. Just the two of us. What was that noise? Why didn't you close the door? You sick fiend. I am not a fan. That's what the noise is? Oh, okay. Okay, this is better. This is better. I thought something was like coming to get me, but if it's just the hole descending, well, who am I to question my own worthiness? First the bucket, now the hole. It's a blessed day for everyone. What? Oh my goodness. The drama. The intensity. Just me and the bucket. Okay, just me then. And the bucket. There we go. There's the bucket. Oh. Excellent. Cinematic brilliance right there. Change your perception? Oh, now it's a disco. You can't see because I don't have a webcam, but I am dancing in my chair. Oh my goodness. I have been blessed. I can change the theme music. I can change reality. This is better reality changing music right here. Oh yes, now we're in a horror game. We need to get a webcam. It's not that I can't afford a webcam, it's just that I don't have a webcam. Change myself, I will become Jim. Oh my goodness. Here we go, guys. It's now a dinosaur adventure game. With the power of the hole in the bucket, all things are possible. Puppies! They're so cute.
Stanley!
Error.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
We could. That was pretty fun. That's
So
probably the most fun I've had in this game in a hot minute. You weren't even part of it, narrator. It just was a win-win for everybody. Me, the hole, the bucket, everybody.
Time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the whole. From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
I was plenty focused on the hole, actually.
Stay alert, Stanley.
In like multi-dimensional ways. There was puppies at one point. I was on top of my head at one point. Wonder if I stay here, if it'll eventually happen. Oh, no. I guess not. I guess that's it. Well. I have been forced out of the hole. In all of its grandeur.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Well then. That's new. You are here. It is an expo. The Stanley Expo. Stan-believable. Oh my goodness, the jump circle is back.
Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
I am concerned about the fact that it did keep my remaining jumps from last time. If we ever visit again, I guess we should save some. Save some again. See if it still says 10. Well, that's a lie. And we already did the hole. That's new. What's new? I don't think I've been this way yet. Oh, this is the epilogue. I just went in the other way last time. Okay, well. Getting lied to. Getting lied to once again. There's the exit. I guess all that's left is the collectibles. Can you find them? Ooh, pretty light.
Collectibles.
I'm about this bridge.
Now
This is some
it's a
Spirited
real
Away
video
looking
game.
bridge right
In
here.
the Stanley Parable
Do I need to hold my
you'll
breath?
run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic
No
joy of watching the
reward?
number go up. You'll
Some
simply
Legend of
collect all
Zelda
them,
nonsense
and then
right
you
there.
move
Is
the
it just
hell
gonna
on
be a
with your
shiny golden
unremarkable
turd if I
life.
get them all? You can see the outline of the bucket. Oh, that's creepy. This is very creepy. I don't know, Bucket. This seems like a false god right here. I'm gonna grab it anyways. Oh. Okay. Magically transporting. It's a port key. Collect them all.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
I don't know. I think it's a lot worse when you don't get a reward, Narrator. I mean, who doesn't want a nice reward for going through all that effort to explore all of the game's secrets? I know I certainly do.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on?
I mean,
now?
I guess so. I didn't see anything else. Nothing but lies and empty promises from you, Mr. Narrator. Ooh, look, a cup. A new mug. This time in blue. I like the blue a lot better. Please, no screenshots. Don't tell me what to do. I will take all the screenshots I want.
Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say,
yeah, somewhere.
Let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Where, down here?
Okay. Are you ready?
Is this an infinite hole?
I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
It looks like a more mediocre version of the convention we just came from.
Potential here, right? It's
no.
Sort of. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
hold on.
That's better.
Let me do a different arrangement.
Don't lie to yourself like that.
Okay, yes.
You've already lied to me. Why lie to yourself?
I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
I think it's
Who am
worse.
I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to
Is that what the infinite circle is to you? A gag? How dare you?
Game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait.
What structure? What gameplay? It's just you.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply
meaning my very choices in existence, left and right.
Features into it, tastefully, of course.
That's
With
just
respect,
me and my office.
With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
It's just me in my office.
But it would need a
this isn't a game.
Really
this is a picture. This is a diagram, a model, a three-dimensional model.
Uncompromising conviction. This
it is interesting that the walls disappear, though. That's kind of cool.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh goodness. What if I just left now? Ew. No. What is these red lights? This is some shining nonsense. These twisty, turny corridors, they're not even perfectly straight. Who was the architect of this? I have words.
This is the story of a...
No. No one wants to hear you. No more of that. The balloons! Oh, I'm so excited. Get well someday. They're so cute. With the little heart.
Missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Just gonna delete everybody's hard work. Oh my goodness. The bucket. Hello, beautiful. My precious bucket. Oh, great divine being with your little pillow and your pedestal. Oh, beautiful. Boop. Input received. Oh, this is new. VIP rope. Once again, it is 11:20. It's the best of buckets. The holiest of
Stanley felt
buckets.
the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm a bad devout bucket follower. Oh my
Stanley
goodness. I'm
picked
so
up the
sorry,
bucket.
bucket. Please love me. Please don't forsake me.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I mean, I will clutch the bucket, but what's in cubicle 420? Well, I guess we'll find out next time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
No, but it
Stanley
is
had
the
felt
correct
the
way to
bucket
my
calling
favorite
to him,
room that you are
telling him
very much
that
aware
the
of.
employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It is. It's the place to
And here
be.
it was.
Look at these
Had the
calming
bucket turned out
colors.
to be correct? Was
They
this
match
better
the
than
bucket.
meeting room?
It is.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
The best of buckets. What? I hope that's jam on that pad right there. That's
Truly,
concerning.
being here with the bucket was a grand adventure.
Always a grand
Stanley
adventure
was
with the
no-
holy bucket.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley
The
took
bucket
the
is
door on
never
his left
wrong.
To go back to
How
the meeting room.
dare you? Yeah, you see this sign, narrator? Do not lie. If you are lying, step.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
I don't
Go to
appreciate
the
you
cargo
mocking
lift.
the bucket.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Oh, what's
Now ride the
that?
lift all the way to the top.
Was that there
There's
before?
something up there I
I
need
know
you
this
to do.
little collectible wasn't.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley
Buckets can
chose not
definitely
to
talk
think
when they're
about
a
this
holy
obvious
divine
fact.
being.
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I mean, you can talk, and you don't even have a corporeal form.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again
I
obeyed
don't appreciate
blindly.
the way that you mock the bucket.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Yes,
Pick up
bucket.
the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Yes, bucket. Jump,
This
Jim,
is the
jump.
sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time,
Why is it
I
gotta be a
gave
sad
Stanley
story?
a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
It can speak to me. It speaks in a much more gentile voice than what you use, though, for sure. See, look how much nicer the apartment looks when there's not some psychotic mannequin pretending to be my wife. Just me and the bucket, and my little kettle, and my coffee pot, and this disgusting excuse of a sink. So many mugs. Good times. Just me and Bucket. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your Bucket. Press L to take me to work with you. Yes, Bucket. Whatever you say, Bucket.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley
Yes,
is
it
hearing
does.
the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Just because you can't hear the divine voice of the Bucket.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see
Nope.
him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Sure won't. You ruined that chance forever ago.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It
Confirmed
can't
Bucket
think,
is better
it
wife
can't
than
talk.
wife. It is
All
better
it will ever
wife.
truly do for you is effectively
Bucket doesn't
transfer a
nag at you
liquid
like
from
wife
one
mannequin
location
does.
to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
It provides comfort. Don't listen to the loud man. Press G for us to go back home. You're right, Bucket. It is a loud man.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket.
I will always take orders from the bucket.
It was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
I never trusted you. I trusted you once and you betrayed me.
This stupid hunk of metal.
How dare you say that about Bucket? I will ignore anyone in my life except
I suppose he
Bucket.
doesn't need me anymore. From now on,
I never
he's just
did.
going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
It's a very
Well,
shiny
admit
bucket.
this, the bucket does have a nice shine to it.
The best shine. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? It's Jim now, Bucket.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say?
Bucket.
Sturdier,
Ooh.
more capable of
What
transporting.
are we watching, Bucket?
Like it would be better
The
at
bright
moving
light
an
of
amount
endless
water
voids?
from one room to another.
Relive the same day over and over. That's just adulthood. It's always the same day.
What am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
It's not just a bucket,
Why do I
it's
feel some
the
need to
bucket.
point
It's
out
the
ways
holy
in which it's
bucket.
So much more than just a regular bucket. Oh no. I'm having feelings.
Ooh,
bucket.
romantic candlelight.
No. What's going on? Why do I want
The
to be
bucket
with the
remembered
bucket?
our
Hear
anniversary.
what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps
Bucket.
if I had the bucket, this would
Look
be
at
less
you,
confusing.
Bucket.
Yes.
You
The bucket
remembered.
could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Such a
Stanley,
good bucket.
Give me the bucket.
No.
Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it.
It's
Give it to
my
me now.
bucket.
Give it or I'll...
Absolutely not.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Where's
What
my
could it
bucket?
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort
Such a good
rushed over
bucket.
him.
No one will ever take away Bucket from me. My precious. Oh yeah, you said something about cubicle 420.
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch.
That's
but
weird.
it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket.
It's because that's how the magic works. It's holy. You must
Stanley
have
clutched the
belief and
bucket
faith in the
tightly to his
bucket
chest and
for it to
opened
work.
the door on his left.
That's how religions work, right? I don't know. I'm not very religious, really. In the real life, the IRL. Oh yeah, there was a
This was not
There was a
the
shiny
direct way
thing
to the
over
meeting
here.
room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It's always the
And here
place
it
to
was.
be.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes,
Yes.
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Always saying the
Stanley
bucket's
took the
wrong.
door on
So
his left
rude.
To go back to the meeting room,
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go
Alright.
somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Hmm. Eh. Ooh. Secret tunnel. Oh gosh, this is scary. Okay. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward
good
for
day.
collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I do savor each and every one of those moments. It's a mini sculpture dedicated to me. What if I'm curious about the secret tunnel, but I also kind of want to just go, whoop. Yeah. Whoop.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms.
It's just you two?
How deeply touching.
I saw the video, the puppers swimming. They're so cute. They're getting so big.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Well, of course, it's the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that
the bucket is the whole game now. It's all about the blessed bucket.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this
praise the bucket?
The bucket was wrong.
A++ do the support.
To go back to the meeting room.
Much better ally than narrator.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go
See how the narrator
else.
mocks the bucket?
Lift. Yes, go
the
there.
narrator's
go
just jealous.
Lift.
Secret tunnel. Whee! Oh. Oh. Tapes. Tapes? Oh gosh.
Okay, this is day number 295, tape number...
Evidence 252.
No, I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore.
Is this the real Stanley?
The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
I heard a door. Is there someone behind me?
The sheer euphoria I feel every time
the slow zoom.
I pick
It's
it up.
very ominous.
No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down.
Oh,
It doesn't make sense.
it makes perfect
There's
sense.
no explanation for it.
There is. The bucket is the Almighty, the
Still,
divine being, the
haven't
hole in which
figured
we've all
out
come out
why
of.
I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
How dare?
Yes. It's unthinkable the
Absolutely
amount of money
not.
people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket.
This is
But I
how
have to be
priests become
careful,
corrupt.
because as
This is
soon
how
as
you end
this
up with
gets
those
out,
mega
there's going to
churches.
be a target on my back.
Like, what's his face
Even
that didn't
now,
help
I don't
out
know
in
who might
Houston
be
a few
trying
years
to-
ago? I don't remember his name. That one priest
What's
with the
that?
mega church that's like a TV celebrity. It feels like I walked into a cult. Gabarata! Is that the bucket's name? Yes, Olstein. Talk about someone who's unworthy of the bucket. We have learned much today. I believe the bucket's true name is Gambarata, and that was the voice of the bucket. Blessed be.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Figurine
had simply
Finders
missed a
Committee.
memo.
Oh, maybe we will go to the meeting room today.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
I am home. All things are home with the
Stanley
presence
clutched
of
the bucket tightly
Gambarata.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
This left? There's nothing here. How dare you? Oh my goodness. Shh. What on earth? A big fireplace, a toilet. Red and blue, maybe? We need more planks. Oh, that must be the warehouse. Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse floor. Oh no. Chris did the thing I did. Why did I not put a stream warning? I was doing a horror game. You know, I never meant for it to become a horror game. I did not know that this was the direction things would take when I took on responsibility of the bucket. Oh. It checks marks it when I find them. That's cool. Looks like 427. It is me! How dare you! Gotta collect them all. Nearby a fireplace. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. There must be a point to this. I want to go home. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Not it. Nose goes. There will be a reward.
Lie.
Trust the completionist instinct. Aw, somebody spilled coffee. Tragic. How can you tell you spotted one? They're magical, floaty, glowy men. What do you mean? The broom closet! It's no longer boarded up! Come, Bucket. I will show you my other favorite room in the whole building.
Oh, Stanley.
Ah, yes.
Can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You
What?
can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy.
Oh, no.
It's as clear
My
as
two
day.
loves
This broom
together.
closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now.
Never
It's a
introduce
bucket.
your two
It
loves to
belongs
each
in
other.
the broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give
Let's
in.
take a moment.
Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is
Ma'am.
putting on your shoulders right now.
Quit
but
taking
you
my
have to be
words out of
strong.
context.
This is
Get your head out of the
This is your
bucket.
companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
I will
Getting
not.
into name
You know
calling
what?
now, it
You know
seems.
what?
Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults?
Is
simply
the
in order
broom
to get you
closet
to
being
hand
petty,
over
or
the
are you
bucket?
just lying
Stanley,
again and telling
I
me
never liked
that
this
it's being
broom closet
petty?
for a variety of reasons.
Exactly.
Even this is
You'd
worse
never
than I
like the
had
broom
imagined.
closet.
And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely
me and the bucket are
superficial and convenient?
BFFs.
That your life is
It's
so
best friend day,
banal and
don't you know?
meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
The pause
Expand on
between the
wide
words
variety of
come and
experiences
bucket
you and the
are
bucket have
very
shared together.
nuanced, okay?
Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years.
That's right.
Let him have it.
That's right. Me and the bucket are besties. But that does not mean you're not also my bestie, broom closet. We can all be
I've got
friends
you
together.
something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled.
I don't
No
like
more
it.
debate,
No,
no
how
more
dare you?
discussion.
You defaced
Take a
the
hike
bucket.
broom closet with all your meandering
It's property of Jim.
diatribes
My
about
name's
the
Jim
nature of
now.
cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets
see
in the
what has
natural order of
happened.
things. All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to snap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Wait, will it?
You see,
Okay, that is a better that is a
it
better
works
sticker.
because the sticker is also a bucket.
Bucketfinity.
If you're ever
Infinite
unsure whether the
bucket.
thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Did I get more stickers? I mean, if we're just gonna deface public property, we might as well just continue
the name calling
putting
and the
stickers.
dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in.
Good.
I'll see you outside, and we
Bye.
can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay, bye. Just gonna have our bestie meeting here with me, bucket, and broom closet. All we're missing is infinite hole. If only you could meet infinite hole, broom closet. I think you'd like them. Well, now that you've been introduced to bucket, and the narrator has defaced the bucket, poor bucket. I'll come visit again, broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Downstairs. Another figurine.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini
Stanley
stands.
figs. What about Stanlerines?
No,
Yes,
I like mini
I think I like
stands.
that.
They're my
Another
stands.
Stanlerine
They're
under
my
your
gym
belt.
stands.
But Stanley just couldn't
No.
do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
It's okay,
He might be
Bucket.
fired for that.
We can
And in
go
such a
through. We
competitive
can go through
economy,
this again.
why had he taken that
We can go
risk?
through the
All
nightmare
because he
again.
believed
It'll be
everyone had
okay.
vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He
Well,
looked
yes.
down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's
It's
strange,
okay,
Stanley
Bucket.
thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the
Yes,
bucket
but
close,
how could the
yet
bucket
felt
ever
none
get
of
a
its
word in
familiar
with you
reassurance
always
and
talking?
comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just
What?
a normal, everyday bucket.
That's
Someone
not
else's
true.
bucket,
This is
perhaps.
definitely my
How
bucket.
did
It
I
has
end
my
up with
sticker
someone
on it.
else's
The
bucket?
sticker that
This
you
is all
defaced.
terribly wrong.
Are you telling
Surely
me?
no good would come
Where'd
from
my
this.
bucket go?
Who knows
Give me my
what
bucket!
sorts of bizarre
Narrator, you
hallucinations
evil
Stanley might
fiend!
experience without
How
the
dare
psychologically
you!
grounding presence of his
First you
bucket.
lie to me, then you just completely slander the broom closet again, and then you take away my bucket after defacing it with your ugly stickers.
He exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where
No.
is it? I must find it.
It's not the bucket's
Far off
fault.
in the distance
It's your
now, he
fault.
heard it calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! the
Don't worry, bucket. I will find you.
He rushed forward from room
Oh my
to room,
goodness.
passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Where's my bucket?
Me, Stanley!
What have you done with my bucket?
He had
Bucket!
to find the bucket. He had to
The
return to
holy
his old
bucket!
friend. It was
The
the only way
sacred
to truly
bucket!
restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
No,
It was
do you not
incredibly
understand the
painful.
implications of that? A
Stanley
bucket
doubled
inside of
over in
me?
agony
That's
and blacked out.
inappropriate. So rude.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, it's Mariella. We haven't seen Mariella in a while. A whole
Mariella
week,
woke
to
up
be
on a day
precise.
like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and
Oh,
security,
Mariella has her
and
own
walked to her
bucket
place
now.
of
The
work.
cult is spreading.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
No.
Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course,
I don't.
he'd gone mad.
The narrator took away my bucket.
Ranting, about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could
It could
all
be.
have been prevented if
It could
only
all be a
he'd
video
taken
game.
the
We
bucket
don't
with
know for sure
him.
whether
Perhaps
this
he
is
didn't
real
realize
life or a
he'd forgotten
matrix
his
or
bucket
what.
at home in the first place.
Is there free will? Is it all preordained? Are we just codes and
She
numbers?
hugged her own bucket even tighter.
Everything is
Of course,
mathematically
she had
measured
time
if
for
you
this.
have all of the
There were a
variables accounted
myriad of
for.
confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass.
No, the
And she
narrator took our
backflipped all
bucket.
the way
But
to
welcome,
work.
Thor and Beastmoth. It's okay. We will get our bucket back.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again.
The
not
return
truly
of the
alone.
bucket.
Not with the bucket around.
Still 11:20. Always 11:20.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No. You took away my
This was
bucket
not the
last
direct
time.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And
Always
here
the
it
place to
was.
be.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
The bucket is never wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Or I could press that button. Beep, beep.
Oh, good Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here. I knew
are?
you'd find this place eventually.
What? Oh no! It's the mannequin wife! No! Get me back up! Take me back up, escalator. I'm scared. I'm so terrified. I don't want it.
You see, your
Broom
friends
closet,
and I are
save me.
concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
What do you mean?
It's this
Broom closet.
bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
I thought you liked the bucket,
isn't
broom
even from the
closet.
original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the
Broom
first
closet,
game,
save
like
me.
the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
Broom
Yes, I
closet.
know I'm the one who gave you the bucket,
Close the
but
door.
you're spending too much time
Excellent.
with it. Don't you want another story involving
Safe.
the Adventure Line?
We are now
We
safe
could
in the
make
broom closet.
Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
No. We are going to stay here with just broom closet and bucket. Away from that wretched excuse of a wife. How dare she show up here trying to get between me and bucket. I'm concerned that are they still there? Ugh, they are. I'm concerned that the baby is so close to the fireplace after, you know, everything that happened. Computer, pencil sharpener. Baby. Right, well. Moving on then.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some
What's with
silly
all the
music as well.
trademarks? Oh my goodness, the adventure music! Da 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 da! Just me and the holy bucket. We're going on a sacred adventure.
Now this is what the Stanley
No,
Parable is
bring
all
back
about.
the music.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original
No,
dialogue?
bring back the music.
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I'm sorry, what?
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans,
What?
Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
That is not family friendly, narrator. Yeah, not an ominous stairway at all. Oh my goodness, and it just gets more and more ominous. No, not about that red glow.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
Excuse
That's why
you?
I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
No,
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
absolutely not.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the
You
rich
can't
lore
destroy
of
the
Stanley
bucket.
Parable. True, it also was not in
The
the
bucket
original
is
game, but
all-knowing,
it's such a well-fleshed-out
all-seeing.
character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
The
Can you
machine?
guess
Absolutely
what the
not.
Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No. Absolutely not. This is my
Now
bucket.
listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
No.
I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will
You
do
can't
if it
tell me
can't
what to
destroy
do.
your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality
Your
trait.
job is not your personality.
Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see,
I
if you
mean,
were to really explore
we have a broom
the Bucket
closet
Destroyer, you would
and a
see that its
mannequin
desire
woman.
to crush buckets
There's
is so
not really
densely
any
loaded with
personality
complexity and
traits
nuance that
in
it's
any of the
really like
characters.
10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom
bucket.
closet? Certainly not. I
How
wonder
dare
what sort
you?
of Bucket
I am
Destroyer
tired of you
merchandise
besmirching the
fans will
good
be
name of the
clamoring
broom
for after
closet.
this.
That is a good friend of
Okay,
mine.
The Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset
Good.
now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't
No.
get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket.
How
Quickly now.
dare
the
you.
fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the
Never.
fans what they want. Hurry.
It's my bucket. Oh. You're welcome, Guten. Your job is not your personality. Your job is just that, a job.
Destroyer.
It is
My
not your
prized
life.
Creation. You had
It
so
doesn't
much
even have to be a
potential.
passion.
We were going to do
It
such
is totally
marvelous
okay to
things with
have
you,
a
tell
job
such spellbinding
just for
stories
money,
about
just so you can do
all
the
of
things
it
you want.
squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Oh, this is new. The bucket has moved. It is now closer to me. Hello,
Good
bucket.
old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
You darn right.
Stanley clutched the
That's
bucket
interesting.
tightly to his chest.
No other
and entered
cubicles.
the door on
Just
his
the
left.
hallway with the bucket. No,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I do not
But
care.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it no? Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Always saying the bucket's
Stanley took the
wrong.
door on his left
So
to go
rude.
back to the meeting room.
No, I didn't. I kept going
No.
forward.
Said the bucket.
And you know
Don't
what
go to
else?
the meeting
You
room.
know what
Go
else?
somewhere else.
I'm going
The
onto
cargo
this
lift,
conveyor
yes.
belt.
Go. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something
No.
up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking.
I wish to go here.
It should have alarmed
onto
him,
this
of course, because
catwalk.
buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose
On the
not to think about
catwalk.
this obvious
Yeah,
fact.
on the
He was
catwalk.
firmly
Yeah.
convinced that the bucket had
I
spoken
bring
to him,
my little
and he
bucket on the
unthinkingly
catwalk.
did whatever the bucket asked.
Secrets with my bucket. Oh, yeah.
No, stop. Look there on the wall.
That's
you see,
rude.
there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
I
Stanley,
mean-
how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
I mean, the other signs say danger everywhere and not to lie, but here we are. You don't follow any of those signs.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
Let me in.
If that's true, well, my goodness.
Let me in.
I think we have to do something about it.
Rude.
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences
How
on the
c-
entire
no.
rest of the game.
I
if
don't
not
care.
addressed quickly and properly.
I've already broken the
So
game like
much of
5
the
times.
impact
Let's
of the
go.
story is dependent
Bring the
on
bucket.
your understanding.
Open the door.
Is and
Bucket wishes to
isn't
go.
A bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh. No. Me and Bucket would like to go through door. Not the dark, scary vortex of doom. What if I just went... no, you blocked that door too. So rude. You act like you want what's best for me. You act like you want to give me the freedom of choice, but then you never do. You take away my choice and you force me. You force my hand. Is this a bucket?
Now then,
What?
I'm going to run you through
This
some
a game
test
show?
scenarios,
Did we
and
make
you'll
it to
tell
the
me
game
whether or not
show?
the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right?
There's
This
no
should tell us
audience.
everything we'll
It's the
ever
worst
need to
game show
know
ever.
About what is or is not a bucket.
All things
Okay,
are
let's
buckets
begin.
if you try hard enough.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes. All things are buckets.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket.
It's
not
a bucket.
An actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes. Yes, it's a bucket.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket,
But-
not an
but-
actual bucket.
But it's a bucket. All things are buckets.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes. It's a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding. All things are buckets if we just believe. This
Item
tractor
4.
could be a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
It could be a bucket for gasoline, or a bucket for a person, or a bucket for mowed grass.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth.
A tractor
This
by
was
any
gimmick.
other name is
How on
just a
earth did you
bucket.
manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket?
Yes. As we've established, a tractor could be a bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
I'm glad you see things my way. I feel like I'm finally getting through
Item
to you.
6. Is this a bucket?
Yes, it's a bucket.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
That doesn't make sense. All things are buckets. There is no both.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
The void can also be a bucket. The infinite hole is a bucket in its own right. It's a bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we
Everything
both
is a
clearly
bucket.
know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless,
Exactly.
in your twisted
Nothing
mind,
could
you
possibly be
somehow
something.
convinced yourself
And a
that
bucket is something,
nothing.
so therefore,
Answer me straight,
it's a bucket.
Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes. All things are buckets.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've
Good.
lost
Just because
all
your
sense of
intelligence
perspective.
cannot
What is a
comprehend
bucket?
all
What
that
isn't a
is that
Mere
bucket.
moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You could be. You're not a very
Stanley,
good
I
bucket.
can't keep doing this.
But you could
I'm
be a
losing
bucket.
myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Good.
I'm afraid the bucket is
Go on a
threatening
journey
to
with the
tear our
bucket.
relationship apart. I
No,
can't
no, no,
have
no,
that.
no, no.
I'm sorry.
It's not the
I'm
bucket's
going to
fault
erase all
that you've
buckets
ruined
from
this
the
for
game
us.
entirely. Okay, here we go.
Excuse you. What? Don't you take bucket away from me. Narrator.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait,
Because all things
was
are bucket.
everything a bucket?
Thank you.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Yes.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
I am a
Oh, this
bucket.
is wonderful
I am one
news.
with the
We're not
bucket.
buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now.
But the fact that you are not a
Hopefully get some
bucket raises
clarity
some
on
other
that issue.
concerns. Are
It
you an
doesn't change
imposter? Are you the
fact that we
perpetrator?
haven't
What
got a game.
what are you?
So,
Are you the
tell you what,
anti-bucket? You're
I'll
the
reset
anti-bucket.
everything. We'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you
That's
run
right.
into anyone
All
else,
things are
maybe don't
buckets.
mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
I mean, if Mariella has a bucket, that means buckets are widespread now. Everyone already knows that everything is a bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm sorry, bucket. There are things I must accomplish in that room without the bucket that you cannot go to. But I will return for you one day. Soon, I promise.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
My name
Perhaps
is
he wanted
Jim.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I
The
don't
lounge was
appreciate you
grand,
always
majestic.
misnaming
Perhaps,
me.
but eager to get back to business,
Stanley is my
took
old
the
name.
first open door
It is
on
now
his
Jim,
left.
as the button so declared forever ago.
Stanley was so bad
Jim.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing
drink
your
every time
trust
I say
in someone
bucket.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
That's a dangerous
all this
drinking
time.
game right there. You might
There's
need
someone you've
a
been
bucket of
neglecting,
alcohol.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Why,
Are
yes,
you
I do.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
As we've
I
established,
don't know how to
yes, I
convince
am.
you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I...
Gimme.
I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanleys and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic
Okay.
sense of happiness?
We'll probably
that
stream
you get
again
from
next
seeing a small
Wednesday
number in the
at
corner of your
5 my
screen go up by
time, so I
one?
think 7 your guys' time.
I'm sure it will come.
Bucket
to
of
me.
drinks is easy. Just gotta go to Cool Beans. I mean, you're not wrong. Cool Beans does have good buckets of drinks,
Now listen
of
carefully.
adult
This is important.
beverage.
Stanley walked through the red door.
I love you, gluten. But why go through the red door when I could go through blue?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked
Through the blue
red
door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley
sure not.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end
Actually, I
of this
probably should have
road?
gone
You've
through the red
chosen
door because I
well.
haven't
Don't
been
let
through the
me
red door
stop
yet.
you.
And now
You
we're
see?
stuck. We're
There's
stuck in
nothing
this.
here. I haven't even finished building this section of the
Lava
map
juice.
because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
I can't help
What would
you.
have made this game better?
You don't
What
listen
did
to
you
me.
want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
You didn't give me a
Tell you
voice.
what,
That's
let me
why I've
take a
been
stab in the
speaking
dark at a
through
new
the bucket.
design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. a third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go
I
ahead,
mean, it
Stanley.
does,
Take it for a spin.
but maybe this time we'll just pretend to. Oh, you fiend! You took away my choice.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
No, because
Feel
the choices
free to
were
be
a lie.
honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback
I know
here.
you're actually not, but I'm gonna say a one
I can
anyways.
understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my
Do
place
the
to
art
judge.
ending? I'm
Here,
not familiar
based on
with the art
data from your
ending.
previous
4
playthrough,
hours?
I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid,
4
I think
hours?
I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take
What?
a look. Now, would you say
I must
that
admit, I'm very
competitive
curious.
leaderboard helped
Thorin,
you feel
what is
motivated
the
to
art
keep
ending?
walking through doors? Again,
I'm
honest
specifically
answers, please.
requesting, so I'll take the spoiler. Citrusmere is the 5 one, slightly lighter than the others.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new
Oh
game
no,
I've been
it's the
working
Baby
on.
Destroyer.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Well, you're not
Perfect.
giving me
Let
a
me
choice.
boot it up. In this
Ugh.
game, the baby crawls left towards
Hello, baby.
danger.
We meet
you
again.
click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art
Once
world
again,
will really take
a
notice.
really
But of
strong,
course,
dramatic
the message of the
metaphor
game only
for
becomes
that.
clear once you've been
I feel
playing
like
it
that's
for about
slightly
4 hours.
incorrect.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your
No.
experience.
I'm just gonna go here in the corner so I can't hear baby die.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter,
The
well,
baby
I don't know
game
what to do.
really
I'm
lasts
completely
4
out of ideas.
hours?
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the
Oh my
experience for me.
goodness. I
I'm not even
might.
going to try.
That's really
I'm
tempting.
out,
I
I'm
might
done. It's
I might
over.
try to do that.
Thank you for playing.
Off
Your
screen.
input was extremely valuable. Oh,
And
hey,
maybe,
since my game was so awful, why don't we
have
play
that be
someone
the
else's
start of
game?
next
Just ease the
next
pain.
week's stream.
Let's see.
Just the art. Oh my goodness, 4
Yes,
hours
this seems
playing
like
the
it'll
baby
work.
game.
Let's give it a shot.
I'd have to mute it because I can't deal with the button and the baby.
Ah, fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our
Yeah.
backstory? What is our motivation?
We're back here to the wilderness.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that must be it.
4
What a fascinating
hours.
venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love
I'm just trying to
everything
comprehend
this game,
about
Stanley.
that length
And
of
it
time
seems there's
just
even
pressing
more.
the same
Come,
button
let's venture outward and see what else
every
is out
second for an hour. Let alone 4. So Pase, I just think it's offensive that he just automatically assumes the watch person is a creeper.
No, it can't be.
It could be. We could have it if you won't build
It
those
is.
walls.
It's an open world game. Good God,
Jonesy
quickly, block
Lake.
it off.
No! I want to go to Jonesy Lake.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around.
Good
No
use of
right or
time.
wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go
I will.
in any...
I'll take your word for it for now, but
Thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods
maybe
now,
I'll
Stanley.
actually do it.
Okay, I'm going to get us
I
out of
do
here.
wanna see it.
Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing. Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here.
I'll probably-
Now this is game design.
We'll probably finish this
Stanley,
ending
if
that
you
we're
manage to get
repeating
lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
and then stop for this week and pick it up again next Wednesday.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously
I have
there's
been
no
informed
racetrack.
last week
Okay,
that
I'm
this
saying
is
there's a
indeed
ball of some kind
Rocket
back here.
League.
Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
I have never
We shall
played
run the
Rocket
bases and
League.
do a touchdown together.
Oh, I'm just not familiar.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Boop. I wonder what will happen if I don't fall in the
Are you
hole
doing
this
it?
time.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Bloop.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one
A
ball generates a
sportsologist.
certain amount of raw
Is that-
adrenal pleasure,
is that even
then surely
English?
multiple
Narrator, are
balls
you even
makes for an
speaking
even
English
more
anymore?
euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Don't do it.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
All the balls. Yes, raining balls. No.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
I'm having
Is
all
this
the
a
fun.
real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No,
right.
that's
Your little
rude.
fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You
I
get to
don't
have
agree
fun
with
when I
that
let
statement.
You, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
No, I
Without
don't. I think
rules or
we've established
boundaries,
that's
video
the
games are
problem.
nothing.
That
Yes,
is the
that's what
problem.
I am.
You give me
I'm
too much structure.
I'm your sense
Too
of
much.
purpose. And since you
No,
decided
you're
you
not.
didn't want to play
My sense of
game,
purpose is
now I
actually
don't
to
want
defy
play
you at
with
every twist and
either.
turn
So,
like an angsty
goodbye,
teenager.
Stanley. I'm leaving. See
Good.
how you like
Goodbye.
it when I'm not around to set the rules.
Oh, I'd love it.
Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much.
Oh,
But who
I'd
knows?
love it.
You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something.
A
After
kid?
all, you're the one who
First
knows
of all,
best.
just because I have a
Take care,
baby face does
Stanley.
not make me a child. Just for that, I am jumping into the hole. Goodbye, narrator.
Hold on. What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help
Good.
you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
Yes, I can. I've done it before and I'll do it again. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I didn't get to explore very much last time we were down here. Filing cabinets. Whee! I'm just going in random directions. I have no idea where anything is. Ah, yes. The pure bliss of quiet. The solitude of dark, empty hallways. Destroy the narrator. Yeah, it's almost 7. It's about din time. I have to take the dog for a walk. I gotta get ready for work in the morning. I hope you all have a lovely night.
I wonder what he found.
Make sure you stay
If what he wanted was to be the
hydrated.
leading man in his own story,
Make sure you stay hydrated. Eat
well,
yummy,
perhaps he's
nutritious
gotten it.
meals
Down in
with all the
wherever
fruits
he is
and
right
veggies
now.
and
I wonder if
proteins.
he's happy with his choice.
Make sure you're
And
getting
if he's
plenty
learned
of
the heavy
rest.
cost that comes with it.
Remember,
He'll understand soon what I was
your
trying
job
to
is
tell him.
not your
He needs
personality.
me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes.
Okay. Goodbye, my lovely beans. Have a good night. I love you. And I'll see you next Wednesday, 5 o'clock Pacific. Bye-bye.